Here's our demo for Project 3, the digital multimeter. We're starting in AC mode. First we'll be measuring a 3-volt peak-to-peak sinusoid with a frequency of 500 Hz with an offset of 1.5 volts. And here you can see it's measuring 500 Hz frequency with a 1.854 VRMS with a peak-to-peak voltage of 2.94 volts peak-to-peak. You can see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tildes corresponding to 1.8 volts RMS with 9 times 0.2. Next we'll be measuring a 1 kilohertz sinusoid with an amplitude of 1 volts peak-to-peak and a DC offset of 2.5 volts. Here we're picking up a 1003 Hertz signal with a 2.51 volt RMS value and a 1.0 approximately volt peak-to-peak value. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tildes. 13 times 0.2 is 2.6. Very close to the RMS value. Here we'll be measuring a 3-volt peak-to-peak, 50 Hz triangle wave with a DC offset of 1.5 volts. This frequency is a lot more fluctuating, but it does register 50 Hz with a about 1.8 volt RMS value and a 2.67 volt peak-to-peak, fluctuating around 3 volt peak-to-peak, approximate average. And we have, through the fluctuating VRMS value, the amount of tildes that we have are fluctuating as well. It's fluctuating around 8 or 9. We'll be testing a 10 Hz square wave with an amplitude of 1 volt peak-to-peak and a 1.5 volts DC offset. And here we have, it's registering a 10 Hz signal with a 1.57 VRMS value and a peak-to-peak voltage of 1.05 volts peak-to-peak, 1 volt peak-to-peak. And we have, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tildes. 8 times 0.2 is 1.6, which is very close to our VRMS value. Here we are testing a 1 Hz sinusoid with a 3 volt peak-to-peak amplitude and offset of 1.5 volts. Here we can have that the AC mode is picking up 1 Hz with an RMS value of 1.612 volts RMS and a peak-to-peak voltage of 3 volts peak-to-peak. And we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, approximately 8 or 9 tildes corresponding to 1.6 and 1.8 volts RMS respectively. And just fluctuate around that value. The final test we will be doing is a 1 Hz square wave with a 3 volt peak-to-peak amplitude and 1.5 volt DC offset. And here we have the digital multimeter picking up 2 Hz signal with a 3 volt peak-to-peak value and a VRMS of 2.186. It's also registering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tildes. 11 times 0.2 is 2.2, which is very close to our RMS value. Now we will be measuring in the DC mode of the multimeter, which can be changed with the keypad or the keyboard on my computer using the terminal. So I can change to AC mode pressing A. AC mode pressing A. With the additional part of our project, we added an interface. Each mode is its own little terminal window, and you can change the mode by pressing its corresponding first letters on the keyboard. Pressing D will give you DC mode, and pressing A will give you AC mode. And you can change through these at any point in the process. Lastly, we'll be testing a DC voltage of 1.5 volts. Here, and we have that our multimeter is registering 1.49 or 1.5 volts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. 7 times 0.2 is 1.4, which is very close to our DC voltage. Now we will be testing 3 volts, or 2.5 volts, 2.5 volts DC, and we can see that the digital multimeter is picking up 2.49 or 2.5 volts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lines, 12 times 0.2, 2.4, which is very close to our measured DC voltage.